Welcome back to our Let's Play of Senua's Sacrifice. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. When last left off, I beat the God of Illusions, but then Hela herself appeared and kicked my ass. So I'm hurt, a nasty scar on my face, sword is broken, like really broken, like unusable. Let's see what's over here first.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out
Yeah, I
of the
forgot
grave
about that.
mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Yeah, I suppose so. No, I don't plan on sleeping with my brothers or sisters anytime soon, so I guess I'll go over here. See what's over here first. Nothing yet, but maybe later. Alright, let's see. See what's over here. There's another one. Okay. And there's a thing. Let's see what we got here.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
What did?
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces.
Oh,
Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
okay. Cool. Is that my sword? No, I don't think so. Pretty sure my sword wouldn't have broken so easily. There's 3 of them. Let's see what's up here before we go over there. So it doesn't appear as if going down there. Oh, there's a 4th one. Alright, so there's 4 of them. Let's see what's in here.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Daddy had left
Oh.
it for you. Take it. Take it.
That is this from here?
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending. It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look. Where's
Okay.
it from? She's
Now they're
studied
activated.
something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, sword is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard.
Okay.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard?
Guess I have 4 trials ahead of me then. Get that sword. Okay. We'll start with this one then.
There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer.
Okay.
But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. Feel the dead.
Looks like I've covered and I can actually move around.
Why would he bring her?
Can't really fight though. I don't have a sword.
Why would he do something so dangerous? It can't be Dillian. He would never bring you here. Dillian would never do that. He would never risk her life. He cares about her too much. He loves her. He doesn't. He does. It's not Dillian that's killing. He loves her. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay. Okay, I can't run. And I presumably can't fight without a weapon.
Don't touch the rocks. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there,
Wait.
no one can save you. It's too scary.
Okay. Let's go this way, I guess.
I can hear him.
Hervor disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Okay. Let's continue forward.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
Let's go back really quick. I don't want to miss any of those things. Oh, there's another torch over here. Okay. I have no idea where to go. Well, that one torch is already lit. So I'm gonna follow the torches that aren't lit.
Find another way. It's not worth it. You'll have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Focus.
I'm thinking. I'm focusing.
It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
This way? I like this. No, I can't like this.
The voice doesn't sound like Dillian anymore.
What's happening?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Uh-oh.
Dillian.
Things are getting dizzy.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room. Box. How do you get in there? How does she get
I'm not gonna give up.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Okay.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now.
Voices say the voice is not Dylan.
What's in there?
It's getting red. Okay.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Probably missed a few of those story things, but that's okay.
Father?
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy,
The chief's son.
no.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you, they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Okay.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more.
Right. Next one.
There's still more. There's always more.
This is so bad.
It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna get harder though.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you?
Yes, I can do another one if I can figure out how to get to it.
No. Too much to do.
If I can figure out how to get to it. Let's go down here, please. We'll do this one next.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... What is this place? This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. There he is. Dilius. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. Find He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
I don't think I should be in this muck.
Stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Where am I going? Okay. This again, huh? Alright.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it.
I'll
How are
fix
you going
it.
to
I'll
fix
fix
it?
it.
You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must. Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
That's it. You did it. She did.
It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle.
You
Hey.
found a way to climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
I will not get an alligator for you, but for $25.
She did it.
You fixed the bridge.
Fixed it.
Oh.
You pass the trial, get to the house.
You succeeded.
I'm going. Yeah, what's on that? Alright. And the light goes away. Of course it does. Any more of those things around here? Doesn't look like it. Bugs, though. Bugs and bodies.
Senua! Come to me!
I'm working on it.
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
The runes.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
What's that sound? Dillian! They're coming for me!
You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. He's trying to.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Feel him.
You'll die. You're dying. The burning has begun.
The burning.
The burning has begun.
Go
There
to the
it
gate.
is.
There they are. The runes. You can get through. Focus.
Two more.
Two more. Where are they? Where's Dillian? Where are you?
Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run!
Senua.
You don't run. You saw it. You came through the wrong door.
How are you going to find?
Where's
the
the
light?
door?
The room.
Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look.
One
More to find. One more. One more.
Down, Senua.
Find the other symbol, you're lost.
Don't let him look at you. Where is he?
What should I do? Don't let it see you.
It is.
Go towards it. Run. You've got me. Where's the door? Find a way out.
Find the gate.
Get out. Run. Run. Run.
Don't let him look at you.
Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I am. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with the sword?
What if we're wrong?
The sword will never be yours.
What if this is the end?
It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test.
You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again.
You're being tested.
You don't know.
It's just their game for you.
You never know which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Watch you fail again. Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world, fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You can feel his presence. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He loves you. You can feel his love calling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. We're nearly here. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder.
I see it's locked. Thank you. So I gotta go to the other side of the mask? Yeah, it's open on this side.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Probably not safe, but a mask.
Dillion, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go.
I'm working on it, jeez.
Dillion,
So
don't lose
patient.
him. Where is he? Where's he going? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. Dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the globe. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
He saw that she was strong.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
There might be something on the other side. Right, let's see if I can find Ruin.
Dillion saved you.
Dillion cared for her like no one else has.
Dillion's the only reason she's still alive. You can't go up there.
You can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
Not in this. You can't.
Casper wants to be in a bedroom. Why don't you call him?
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Do you remember
Yeah.
the way he touched you?
It's funny because this is actually making sense of the God of War reboot games, or not reboot, but the games that come or the Norse mythology ones that have come out recently. Explains why well, I don't want to spoil anything, so.
Remember, Dillian? Do you remember the sound of his voice?
You've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the
Yeah,
dark
no, he's in the
world.
dark world. I'm going.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
And that. This is locked. So I have to go to the other world. This.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
I didn't listen to him.
His love has tortured you, and it tortures Dillian. There he is. Where are you taking me?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Is this different now?
Loki makes a dart
Yes.
out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Nobody will
I
love
guess.
her
Can you remember what life feels like?
Guess
Look what
Falk was the second
now.
god to die.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Okay.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend.
Doesn't know.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and Dillian. A future. Two realities tearing at her soul.